Welcome to the vlog today. Today, I want to talk about why. Why go through all the energy and effort to create videos for people to watch? I think that's a valuable question. So let's address that, shall we? Why would I go through all this effort? The why. The why is always the most important.
I mean, if you think about it, right now there are thousands upon thousands of YouTube people uploading video content to their pages right now. And we're asking a lot, right? We're asking for people's time and energy to sit and look at and watch all of our content. And then you have to be able to earn that person's respect enough that they might hit the subscribe button and the little bell button, or if you're on Facebook, to hit the follow button so that they can see future content because they deem it worthy enough to invest their time in. Before I go on, I'm a little cold. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm gonna head back in. Whew. A little warmer in here. I apologize about that. So here's the thing. You've already liked, you subscribed, you followed, you've given people this time, so you need to ask yourself this question. Why is that person that I'm watching, why are they creating the content? And that comes down to whether they're doing content on Facebook or on YouTube or on any other platform that you can think of, LinkedIn. Why is that person creating the content, and are they worth following? Are they worth investing the time? As a YouTube creator or a video type creator, why are you producing the content? See, I've had to ask myself that question because I could want a bazillion subscribers, you know, 1 million, 2 million, 5 million, 10 million, but why? Is it for ego? Do I need to put myself in self-check because it makes me feel good? Quite honestly, for me personally, a lot of times I create content because that's how I'm wired. I did acting back in high school and college, and it felt like I was giving something of value of myself to someone else to help either help them, you know, relieve the stresses they've had for the day, that they can forget about that and just for a moment take solitude. Or maybe I could pass on some wisdom that I have learned. That's what it started out for me. Now the subscribers and the followers say, hey, that's great. Those are the pats on the back, and the comments are always wonderful because you have interaction with different people. But why are you creating the content? I ask people to subscribe, I ask people to follow, but I don't take it personal if they don't feel like my content or what I am giving them is not to the caliber worth their time. But you can't take that personal. You can't. I mean, you have to go back and figure out why you started to begin with, that very first video you made, and what the point of it was. Was it the point to inflate the ego? Was it the point to maybe help somebody out because you had something traumatic you went through and you wanted to pass that on and give somebody else hope? So what is Todd doing? Why is he going through all this time, energy, and effort to really at this point in time not really get paid? So why am I doing? So I went back to that today, to the drawing board, and asked myself on that long walk, why? And honestly, I need a whiteboard. Hold on. Maybe this will help me illustrate. I don't know. I'm not a very good drawer, but it might be able to allow me to articulate why I'm doing that. If anyone has done any kind of video content and you're actually monetizing your videos on, say, YouTube or Facebook, you realize that people will come and watch, and when you like and subscribe and you follow, what happens is you build that audience base up. In return, we get viewership or watch time. In that watch time, YouTube rewards us so more people will watch the content that we're creating and that we show up more in search results. What does that mean to you? Well, from that, you'll see like things that you're searching for on Google or Amazon, you'll notice that those start showing up on the video content that you are watching. Those are basically paid advertisers. Every time you click on one of those paid advertisers, the YouTube or the creator of that video will actually get a small monetary compensation based on that. Why is that important? Well, think about it. If I am a creator and I have 1 million subs, which is a very big sub audience that most YouTube creators are trying to get to. Think of, even if I got a dime for every time they watched minutes or whatever based on the video content I'm creating, it produces money, right? From there you can get brand deals, or you can get basically things that people will send you in the mail to do reviews on, or you could get free vacations. You could get a lot of things from this audience base. You're basically monetizing your network of people. Well, Todd, so you're doing it to get money? In essence, most YouTube creators are trying to do this to possibly get money so they can live out whatever the dream is that they have over here. Along the way though, sometimes they get ego gets in the way, and when ego gets in the way, they get sidetracked from the dream. So the money, this right here, which your watch time and asking you to sub and asking you to do all that, translates over to, I talk to, say, Canon cameras and say, look, I have 1 million subs, or I have 500,000 subs, and I'd like to have a new camera so I could share my review of that camera. What happens is Canon in return provides that equipment for you to use. So there's this aspect. A lot of it comes down to that, but honestly, this actually turns to freedom. And I don't mean, like, money doesn't always equate to freedom, but the freedom to choose on what you want to do as a creator. If most people are creative people, or they're wanting to create additional things, the money that is coming in every month on a residual basis allows them to do other things. So what is it that Todd would like to do? Todd has many dreams, many dreams. If you followed my video when I went to California in the Winnebago, you saw people sent me dreams from all over the world. And one of the ideas that I always thought would be really neat would be take a person's dream they sent me, and I wanted, now if somebody steals this idea, I'm just laying it all out there. I wanted to create a show called Rescued. And Rescued, I probably spelled that wrong. I can't do this sideways. Rescued was an idea that I would pull a dream out of the dream book. I would show up to a person's work and basically take them for that day to go live that dream. So whether it was skydiving or bungee jumping over the Grand Canyon, whether it was like being Belle at Disney World for a day, whatever that dream was, I would show up, I would rescue them from their mundane life at that moment, their routine of life, that they feel like nothing new is happening. I would rescue them for a day and we'd go live out that dream. The problem with this idea is I thought at this point in time, I could create it on YouTube. But you know what it takes? Money. So by a person liking, subscribing, investing in me allows me to have these subs, which allows me to have money, which allows me to live out dreams other than just making money. Because if I receive more money and more subs and more people watching, then I can do more things that I think God's laid on my heart. And yeah, I say God because I'm a man of faith, and a lot of people don't believe in that, and that's fine too. But then again, it allows me to show different nuances regarding my faith. It also allows me, I came up with another show idea. Randy Santel he's traveling all around the world. I came up with an idea of 50 food challenges in 50 states in 50 days. This would require me, I need money. Because what we would do is we'd make a YouTube show out of it, probably 5 states per day, a 10-day basic documentary of going to the different places and documenting that. And so this would be fun. I don't necessarily need to go on TV anymore because we're all watching on YouTube. So I would create basically a documentary based on that idea. Again, it's that creative side of me that thinks of things that would like to do that. And so by people liking and subscribing and me creating valuable content to help people, it turns around and it funnels through to why I do what I do. See, I'm gonna dream of these things anyway. Whether I have the money or not have the money or the resources in the future, I'm still dreaming of doing other things. And this is just 2 of the ideas. If I had 5 million, 10 million subscribers like some of these guys like Casey Neistat and some of these amazing things, and the money that they're making, think of how I could reach out to creators and we could do collaborative efforts and we could do, I look at a global impact. I look at, I don't know, I just see the world differently, I guess. And unfortunately, sometimes, I've chased at 48, I've chased money and different options, but the only reason I chased the money is to basically pay off whatever I needed to pay off to get up enough money that I could be free, that I didn't have to work, and that I could live out the dreams that I've been placed in my heart. That's why I do it. Now granted, this is probably a long video and you're like, Todd, this seems ridiculous, but is it? The fact is I think some people are creating content and they're trying to stroke their ego and pat themselves on the back. Other people are creating content that they want to make the world a different place. I would like to think that I am one of those people. I mean, I've got dreams that I want to meet people and do collabs with. I've always wanted to meet Alan Alda and have a lunch with him. I don't know why. I grew up watching MASH and I thought Alan Alda was a cool cat. I always wanted to have a cheeseburger with the president. Now, at the time, it was a different president. Now we got a new president. It doesn't matter which president it is. I always thought that would be a fun video collab. But you cannot do that without the base of people pushing forward. See, one person can't make dreams come true. Multitude of people converged into one idea and one path causes momentum, and that momentum causes amazing things to happen. Devin Graham's a specific example of that. If you've not seen Devin Supertramp, man, he has done amazing things. There's so many great content creators, some not so great that have lots of followers that I don't really have anything in common with. It's what you do with that base of people and the good. See, money and power and things only make a person already what they currently are. They can corrupt them by making their ego bigger until they get knocked down to size. But honestly, I'm the same person I am when I have money and when I don't have money. I'm blessed in that. So you gotta be able to stay humble in the midst of it. That being said, that didn't sound very humble. I've just learned a lot about myself. And I know that some of you are a little bit younger than me and you're watching this 48-year-old dude do YouTube videos and you're like, man, what he said made sense. Well, then maybe I inspired you to try a YouTube channel and tell your story. Maybe share your knowledge, your passion, your dreams, your goals. And maybe, just maybe, other people might follow along the way and invest their time, energy, and effort by hitting the subscribe button and the little bell, or on Facebook hitting the follow button. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. But you never know until you really go out and try. That's what I wanted to do today. I wanted to share the why. It may not have made sense, but for me, here I am creating content with me sitting in front of a camera and I don't even know who's watching. So you've been created to be an amazing individual. Don't squander your talents. I've been created to be Todd Conitzer. And good, bad, or indifferent, that's who I am. And these goals and dreams that pop into my head, that's who I am. And I don't know, maybe you will find my video valuable enough to hit like and subscribe, or the little bell, or the follow, who knows. Either way, I'll keep creating content, check back and forth sometime, and you might run into me again. God bless, hope you're having a great day, and until then, I am out.